What's up everyone, it's Andrew here, and today we're going over the top 5 worst things about owning chickens. The truth is, I think everyone should own chickens. They're a beautiful creature, they're awesome in the backyard, they provide a great source of food, but there are some drawbacks that you should consider if you're thinking about owning some chickens. So here are the top 5 worst things about owning chickens. Let's dive into number 1. So here we are, we're seated outside of the chicken coop right now, and the one great thing about chickens is they pretty much take care of themselves. We free range our chickens, meaning we have them out in the yard, roaming around, pretty much from sun up to sun down. The only time that they go in their coop really is if there are predators around, and of course to sleep at night. With that being said, we do free range our chickens, and I think everyone should free range their chickens. It's a great, happy lifestyle for them. I think it's a lot better than being pent up in their coop all day long. But if you're like me and my family, we love to be outside. We love to be in the backyard. Me and my dog Achilles here, we're constantly playing. And me, I like to go around in my bare feet. The only thing is with that, they do poop everywhere. And I mean everywhere. So if you're planning on having chickens and you wanna walk barefoot in your backyard, or you just wanna have a clean pair of shoes, that's something that you may have to say goodbye to. We personally have 12 chickens, and that is a lot. So the first worst thing about owning chickens is straightforward, they poop a lot. Another unfortunate thing about owning chickens is if you free range them, there is a chance that you may lose one or a few of them to predators. We lost one of the first in our flock a few months ago to a hawk. While it is unfortunate, it is part of nature, but it can be hard to handle. And if you do care about them like you would a pet, of course it's going to be hard to deal with. We love our chickens. We care for them like family. So when you see the loss of your own chicken, which may happen because they are prey, they may be attacked by hawks, fox, possums, any assortment of animals. So you definitely do have to think about that. We do have a chicken run where we're able to put them if there are, hawks flying around, which is our main problem here. We haven't had any issues with any other animals, but we do have hawks circling daily. So when I see that, sometimes I'll just throw them into the chicken run, let them hang out for a bit, and then let them out. But after you do suffer a loss of one of your chickens, you become a little bit paranoid. You're always looking up in the sky for hawks, you're looking around for possums, whatever. So if you are gonna have chickens, that is something worth considering. The third worst thing is, it is added responsibility. I really don't think it is that bad, and I consider it just sort of another chore that I would do daily. In the morning, you're going to go outside, let them out of the coop, feed them, water them. If you have a lot of chickens, you'll be carrying your bird feeders, carrying your, jugs of water out there for them. It really isn't that bad, but when it's getting cold like it is here and it's, reaching the 20s, 30s out, it can get a little rough, especially when you're going out early in the morning to let them out. Ours isn't a smart coop. You can get chicken coops that have self-opening doors in the morning and they self-close at night. And I'll link that in the description below, but ours is a pretty standard chicken coop. It's just a shed that I got off of Facebook Marketplace and put together. You are going to have to pay for food. You are going to have to feed them. You are going to have to water them. It's just like having any other pet. So if you can take care of your dog, if you can take care of your cat, taking care of chickens is fairly simple. Open the door for them in the morning, feed and water them, and then when it comes nighttime, make sure they're all tucked in and close the door, and that's that. Right here, this is our beautiful chicken Elise. She's the leader of the pack, and she's personally one of my favorites. I think she's beautiful, and she's one of the first of the flock that we got. So let's dive into the fourth worst thing about owning chickens. Now this for me is honestly my least favorite. Chickens don't attract mice, rats, and rodents, but their food and water does. And inevitably, you probably are going to be feeding them and watering them in your yard, close to their coop, close to your home, so you may see a mouse or a rat scurry by. And for me, I do not like mice, I don't like rats, and I have seen droppings outside of their coop, and for me, I do everything I can to keep them away, and you can prevent that by putting their food away at night, putting their water away at night, Admittedly, sometimes you may forget that, so it's good to get on a routine of putting it away. We have a metal trash can where we store all of their food, and that helps keep them away because you definitely don't want mice and rodents running around in your backyard, in your chicken coop, or of course in your house. And the fifth worst thing about owning chickens is it's honestly addicting. If you care about animals, you love animals, you are going to love chickens. You're going to want to continue to grow your flock. We started off with 6, we're at 12 now, and now we're talking what's next? Is it goats, sheep? Who knows, maybe even more chickens. They are a beautiful creature. They're so much fun just to look at, you know, running around in the yard. They provide you with eggs, meals for your entire family. I certainly don't advocate eating your chickens. My wife and I were vegetarian. I was vegan up until we had chickens, and then I started to eat their eggs. I know that we take great care of them, and that's something that people would probably want to debate about, but I think it's safe, I think it's humane. We love our chickens. We take great care of them just like they're any other pet of ours, a cat or a dog, you know. I really implore anyone who's thinking about getting chickens to dive right into it. For us, we had always talked about it, and then one day we just went to a tractor supply company. We saw they had baby chicks, and then long story short, we haven't stopped. So if you're thinking about getting chickens, there are a few drawbacks to consider, but overall, I think the great things that chickens provide heavily outweigh any of the negatives. So if you're thinking about getting chickens, I say go for it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. If there's anything I missed, please drop it in the comments below. Let me know what you're thinking. Let everyone know what they can expect when they own chickens. We look forward to hearing from you.